What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny, and today I have made another dream come true, or I should say Gary Force Honda has made another one of my dreams come true, and that is that, as you can see today with me, I have a 2018 Lexus LC 500, and this is a car that, you know, like the Corvette C06, you know, was a car that I never thought I would have, or that I would experience, you know, be in it, have the keys to myself. But honestly, this one was, I think, a goal or a dream that was a little bit harder to make, because like the Corvette, you know, where I live, this is the Corvette city, they make the Corvettes. So it was more possible, you know, to be able to be inside one of those. But, you know, I may not have that huge smile like I had with the Corvette, but because, you know, that is a car that I actually want, that I want to own. Even though this is a great car, this is, you know, to me, it's a little bit more costly. You know, it costs more, maintenance is going to be more than it is going to be in a Corvette. But you do get, you know, you get all that luxury from Lexus. As you can see, the car is great looking. I see some concept designs of an F version of this. You know, I've seen some LC 500 pictures with the body kit. And, you know, it looks great. You put a wing on this and it'll look fantastic. But to me, you know, it is a car, I mean, I would love to have it. I mean, just look at it. Look at the curves. It looks aggressive. It looks mean. It looks nice. But you know, my goal is still a Corvette C06. So before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to Gary Force Honda and Daniel Del Rio for hooking me up with this 2018 Lexus LC 500. I'm gonna walk you inside the car, show you around it. I don't have much time. I just got off work and then I gotta go to my other part-time job in the afternoons. So, you know, I'm not a rich person, okay? Even though I'm getting this car, you know, but that is because I have a good contact. Honestly, the Corvette, you know, it is what it is. It is a Corvette, you know, it looks aggressive. It's, you know, high performance car, the C06. But this thing, it'll get your attention. You know, mostly every new Lexus, you know, when it comes to the sport model, the RC, the IS, they catch your eyes. But this thing is just amazing. Look, it has better LEDs than on my IS 200T. Look at it. It's a solid LED line. It looks aggressive. You know, they got your three different LEDs. An awesome design, and then you have your turning signals right here. The grille looks amazing. You know, it's a bit wider. You got that chrome, all this chrome. If I was to own this car, honestly, that would be one of the first things that I would do. I would get rid of that chrome, just simply because I'm not a chrome type of person. Let's go around. You know, I'm gonna show you. Look at the hips that this car has. It's amazing. It's just missing the spoiler. So you can see it's obvious. You know, with the spoiler, this thing would look amazing. You got your 21-inch wheels all around the car. One cool feature that I love, and that is, look at this, the lights. They're amazing. They're mirror-like, as you can see. And, you know, the design is fantastic. You got all your parking sensors, your towing, and it is a quad exhaust. You know, you have your two here and two on the other side, which it looks like a single bump, where you actually a dual exhaust with quad tips, but, you know, they don't stick out like, you know, the chrome, you know, individually, each one of them. Here's the trunk, you know, all clean. If you try to look for the button, you know, to open the trunk, it's actually hidden right here by the tail light. You just press it, pull it up. Trunk's not that big, honestly. Well, it is a coupe. There's that rear view camera right on top of the Lexus logo. You got your third brake light right up top. Now let's step inside the car, and I'm gonna show you, you know, this is one of the nicest interiors that I've been in, and there was only one part in the interior that I found some cheap plastics. Honestly, some cheap plastics. Besides that part, you know, the rest of the interior, it's all soft touch. You know, every material in there is soft touch. You know, honestly, worth the money when it comes to the luxury you get for this car. Walking inside, you got your Lexus logo right there. Here's the door. There's actually a light that lights up once the doors are locked. As you can see, the doors all soft touch here, suede. I love this handle. I love this handle design. As you can see, you're not gonna be able to feel it, of course, but all of this, even the part right down below where you would think be cheap, well, except for here, the interior of this is different than the actual exterior. This piece right here is actually softer than the interior. That is one of the places that, you know, you will find some hard plastics. Besides that, everything else is soft touch. You can see, just check out that interior. That leather, there's nothing wrong with the leather. It's not dirty or anything, as you can see. It's just the way that the material is, the suede. This seats right here remind me of that Mercedes C350 that I reviewed. You know, it has the same design. Here's another part where it has the hard plastic. Same materials here in the back, leather and suede. Real soft, real comfortable. You got your Mark Levinson plaque right there in the middle. Headroom in the back is not the best. If you're about 6 feet tall, you know, you're gonna have some neck problems riding in the back of this. Seat automatically rolls back. You have your button for the trunk. You have your heads-up display and your button to open the lid in order to pump gas. You got a vent right there for your AC, which this is the first car that I've seen with 5 different vents, air vents. You have one here on the side by the door. You got one in the middle right down below your screen. You have 2 above the glove box, and then you got your 5th one up there by the door. Starting with the steering wheel, it is leather wrapped, heated. You have your buttons to control the LCD up there. This one actually shifts to the side. You just, you know, press the button there, and you got more options. Here it is. You got your range, your eco indicator, your oil temp, your G-force, gear precision, sway warning, tire pressure. That's blank, and then your driving info, and then you can just go to the side. You got your, if you have your GPS on in here, it will actually transmit it here as well. You have your media, basically, where you have your Bluetooth connected to it. Your driving assist, you can go to your settings and change pretty much everything. Customize it to your own preference. Okay, so right here in the columns on the left, you have your traction control, your snow mode. You know, you can set traction control on and off by just pressing the button on the side. And on the right, you have your mode selector. You have your normal, or you can actually customize it. All you have to do is come here, use the little pad here, and you can customize it. You can customize your powertrain, your chassis, and your climate. Something I was not expecting, but there it is. You can also scroll up, and it'll go to Sport and then Sport Plus. Right behind the steering wheels, you have your huge paddle shifters. These are the biggest ones that I've seen. They were bigger than the Corvette, you know, for the red matching. And on the Camaro, they pretty much come out in the top and bottom, so they're pretty huge. You got your Lexus logo here in the center. Moving on to the center, you have that nice screen. You have your Lexus clock, you know, analog clock right there. And a cool design on the side, you know, to pretty much cover the whole thing so it doesn't look, you know, anything plain over there. All this is soft touch, all top and everything. Control all of that with this little touch pad right here. It takes quite the time to get used to it. There's a feedback once, you know, if you're scrolling. All you do is press if you want to click on something. Map button on top, menu and back. You have your volume up and your power off button. Tracks, in tune. You have your radio and your media. There's your Lexus map. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is not available for the LC500 yet, or at least I haven't been able to find it. Moving on to the climate control, you have your auto off, you know, and your temperature select. Dual climate as you would expect. You got your fan speed. One of the weirdest thing, or you know, something that I'm not used to, is this lever right here. So it does kind of feel like as if you were driving a manual. So in order to put the car on drive, you know, you have to shift it to the left, hold it, and bring it back down. If you want to put it on drive, shift it, you know, hold it, put it on reverse. You have your backup camera right there. If you hold it in place, it will actually go back to neutral. So there's on reverse. Just push the button here for park. You got your e-brake hold. And here you have your center console. You just push down the button, pull it back. You got your little lever right here that you can pull and it opens. It isn't the biggest, honestly, it's pretty small. Just close it, push the button, and it'll close by itself. Real slow. Passenger glove box, by opening it, you just hit a button up top and it opens slowly. Soft materials, like I said, you're able to lock it if you want to. Another cool thing, you know, as you know, at the beginning of the video, I did talk about, you know, this was a dream come true for me. And it has a feature that the Corvette has, and that is this handle right here. It is, you know, it's pretty sturdy, and also the handle over there to open the door for the passengers. Here up top, you know, you have your lights. They're sensor touched, so as you touch them, they'll turn on. Touch them again, they'll go off. That is it for today's video, guys. You know, this is another dream come true. You know, another car that I wasn't expecting to be inside of, have the keys to it. Do have the sticker price here for anybody that wants to know how much, you know, it would cost you to own this car. So base, you know, MSRP on this car is $92,000. That is quite a lot, but you do get quite a lot. This car does have a few options added to it, you know, that brings up the price to $102,948. So, you know, that is quite a lot of money. But like I said, once again, you do get a lot for it. Just in case I didn't mention, the color on this car is called the Smoky Granite Mica. Stock performance on this car. Up front, you have a 5-liter V8 that puts out 471 horsepower and 398 pounds of torque, connected to a 10-speed Sport Direct automatic shift transmission with paddle shifters and manual mode. Fuel economy on the LC500 is 16 city and 26 highway with a combined MPG of 19, so you get 5.3 gallons per every 100 miles. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I want to give a huge thanks to Gary Force Honda for allowing me the opportunity to be inside this 2018 Lexus LC500, and also Daniel for texting me and letting me know that, you know, it was available and if I wanted to come and review it. If you have any questions, if you're interested in buying this car, or you know somebody that is, Daniel's information will be in the description below. You know, give him a call. Air Force is located in Bowling Green, Kentucky, for some that, you know, if you're new to the channel and you do not know where I live. Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all on the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hopefully, you know, as the years go by or as time passes by, you know, we get cooler cars such as this. Hopefully one day, fingers crossed, I get to drive the Lexus car that, you know, that it will be a dream of mine, or at least experience it, and that is the LFA. You know, that is a dream car of mine. I saw the documentary of it. You know, it's a special car, but it costs a lot of money. You can pretty much buy 3 or 4 of these for the price of an LFA, and that is crazy. You know, they don't make them. There were only 500 made. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. Take care, peace, and God bless you guys.